Good morning everybody, it's Vapix here from Subjugated Gaming, bringing you Horus Heresy Legions, and this is going to be round 1 of eliminations in the World Cup. So we're past the group stage, and we've got a bracket, and I'm going to throw up the bracket here to show you guys what it looks like, and then we'll be able to talk about that at the end of the video. For now, we're going to jump into my matches, and I was up against Revelations from Masters of the Universe. It's team... I can't remember the team name. Scotland? I think it might be Scotland. Anyway, all the members are from Masters of the Universe. They're lodged in Horus Heresy Legion, so we were up against them. As of recording this video, my other two teammates have not played their games yet, so regardless of whether or not I win or lose, both teams aren't out yet. But now it's if we lose, we are out, but if we win, we continue on. So he was on Sol and Magnus, and I'm on Conrad Kurz and Ulrak. So this is the deck that I played first. My tech for Sol and Magnus isn't really that much different from my regular deck. Like Edict, if you draw it, is enough to kind of beat Magnus most of the times. But for Sol, I wanted to throw in a crack grenade at some point because they play so many vehicles or whatever, but it was like take out Edict, add crack grenade or whatever. But this is the deck that I played in the first game. I was kind of assuming he'd play Magnus. So it's a little bit more geared towards that because I've got the Hydra in there and stuff like that. But otherwise, it's pretty standard to my current list that I play for ranked. So we're just going to jump into that first game right now. So in true fashion of myself, I assumed he'd play one deck and he played the other one. So he's on Sol, but we open pretty well here. The Goldstone here is to deal with anything that he could possibly play in the early turns, like the bikes, the 3/3 sneak attack to deal with that, but, you know, it is what it is. He doesn't have any early game play, and I just play the Asteroid Belt here, and we'll keep that playing. I don't know, that was a weird animation glitch there, but we do have the 4 energy. I think it's because I paused it. I heard later on that his deck is geared towards the high end and sacrifices some early game, so, you know. Anyways, he plays his Tactical Brilliance, and he gets a 6-drop out basically straight away on turn 2, which is very, very bad for us. It's very, very rough, but we're kind of okay with it. We've got the health and stuff like that. We've, you know, energied up, so we just dropped the Goldstone to swing into it, reduce his attack by 1 and swing into it, and you want to get Emperor's Children stuff off the board as soon as possible before they buff it with one of the buff cards, because then you're in real trouble. He gets his fast bike. That's a pain in the ass, but I think at this stage, you know, how much more reach could he have that he's played? So we drew Shrek here, so that was nice. We drop it and swing into the bike, and we're hoping that we can just rely on a little bit of Shrek here to win us the game. Just some nice damage off that will do us good. Now he plays this 6-drop here. Unfortunately, it's got 4 attacks, so we can just Melgator it, and which what should we do? This move here is very, very strong for us. You know, he spent his entire turn playing that, and for 2 energy it's back to his hand, and we've still got Shrek on the field. Reduce his attack and swing in with everything. So actually, we don't swing him with face yet because we're too close, like a Pride or whatever could get rid of us. He decides to play the draw card here and just cop the extra damage here, I think. Just to cycle up his hand some more, get some more card advantage, knowing that he will just take this damage and hoping to burst us down later. So I play the Reaper here, wanting to get something else on board, knowing he's probably going to be able to deal with this on his turn. Reduce his attack a bit, and we do swing in this time, knowing that he will be very close. I did stay there for a while, figuring out if I wanted to kill him, but this is 9 damage here, so that's what I wanted to do, is getting within lethal range of what we have on board. He can still deal with this, but we'll see what he does. And he does with the Perfectious Flight that he got off of Band Supplies, I think. Or did he play Tactical Brilliance? One of them. No, he must have got it off the Abandoned Supplies. But that's alright. We draw up, get our Reaper here. We drop the Recon Claw, reduce his attack to 0, I believe, and swing twice, knowing that Dewback doesn't really mean too much right now, and this could kill a frontliner next turn if we needed to. And we just want to get him within our lethal range. We only have to do that 4 damage now to kill him. Plays the Manifest Destiny. I was not expecting that at all. Revitalizes him, you know, he's just going to try and go to face, but at this stage we can play Madness. We get the Hydra as well, which is quite nice, I think, so it stops him from playing Pride so easily. Anyways, we do play Madness, heal up that 8, don't want to be within lethal range. And I also decided to get 2 damage in and kill his bike here, just so he can't anti-stealth card and get the extra damage in. We just want to get rid of it off board to protect us that little bit, because, you know, anti-stealth card, pride, swing with that and play something else could have really hurt. He really stacks up his board here quite nicely, so that was a good play by him. And what do we do here? We dropped the Hydra here to kind of prevent pride or a kill spell in a turn. Well, not really prevent them, but to help discourage them. We're still on 18 health here, so even though we get stealth off that, I want to trigger the survivor. And we can just sit here without stealth, and we're kind of okay with it for this turn, I believe. And at that stage, he leaves. I guess he didn't have anything to deal with what we had on field. So that's game 1 to us, and that feels really nice for us. Took a lot of pressure off me knowing that that's that. Anyways, now we are playing Ulrak. And for me, I was definitely feeling a Magnus coming on here, because with all the stealth we play, the board wipes are insanely good value. Not to mention the free kill spells on these guys are great value for him to be able to play. So I was very much expecting him to play Magnus. But let's get into the next game. And in true fashion again, he doesn't play Magnus. Regardless, we drop our 8-drop and really, to be honest, have a great hand. We do go second, even though we're same initiative, but that's okay with us. He doesn't have any turn 1 play again. Like I said, his deck is geared towards the high end. We drop our great turn 1 play here, which is amazing for us. He supplies us up, which would have been his top deck, and does nothing again, which is really nice for us. This turn we don't really have a great play, so we just buff up, heal some damage, and make this harder to deal with. This is really nice for the late game. It would really give us that stability we need for the end of the game. He has his Tactical Brilliance again, and drops down his big 6-drop. So we really need to deal with this as soon as possible, because that +2/+2 for perfection is insane. But we've got a way to do it. We've got our 3rd Covenant, and we'll just take the 4 damage to face. You know, we're not too worried about face damage, because we can heal up every now and again, and we've got the Survivor 5. So we're feeling not terrible, you know. We've still got our troop on the field, and there's another 6-drop, and that hurts. The good thing is this is on field, so that'll deal 2 damage to it. Can't remember how I decided to deal with this. Yeah, we just Goldstone into it. And we buff up. There were several ways we could have dealt with it. Swing this, play Ashen Core, buff up then, or play the Knight here, but I just think that was better because we could use the Goldstone, while these are great for later on. Alright, and there's another big dude, another 7-drop. So 3 big dudes in a row, and we still got resources here, and this is really giving us great value, getting rid of the shields, or dealing little bits of damage. So we give it sentence 1, deal that 1. I think we swing face, yep. And then we Ashen Claw. Now remember, Ashen Claw, if the sentence kills it, it acts as if the Ashen Claw damage killed it. So we still get the top deck here off it. Just how Korax's ability works, where if it's got sentence 5 and 6 health and you hit it for 1, he still gets stealth. Here's the other Tactical Brilliance that he's got. Uses his ability and plays the big guy, the Subjugator Titan. Absolutely the best legendary game, and nobody can say it's not. And we're panicking at this stage. We don't know what to do here. Like, whatever we can't deal with it this turn. What we've got, we cannot kill it. Which means anything we play is just going to die to it. Right? Just to die to getting smacked by it and the cleave 10. So we're really in a terrible spot here. But since we can't really get out of it, this stealth guy's not really good for us. We just play the abandoned supplies, play the abandoned supplies again, and get an Ashen Claw. So we swing there for 4, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, we play Ekatrez in the middle, so he can't actually get both of these, the Warlord and the other troop. He has to pick one or the other, and we just leave it there. Got the information network, unfortunately, so he can get everything. And he's got his draw card, even though he was dying out of hand, so that's very great for him. He's in such a strong position here. Swings there, we take the 10 damage, feels bad. He gets rid of it off field as well. Again, feeling not great. Good thing though, we top deck our Las Rifle. So we can actually deal with this. It takes us to 1 health, unfortunately. And he's got a hand full of 4 cards. So there's so much in his hand that could kill us right now. He can swing, play something with fast and a buff spell, or play Pride. If he's got Pride, that kills us. There's so much in combination he could have that would just kill us for 5 damage, you know? So we're really scared at this point, and off that we top decked our Edict. And you know what? We play it, and that happens. And I was absolutely cheering. Goes to his turn, he draws, he ends. That's it. Obviously whatever this is isn't good. And at this stage I'm like, well, I need to trigger my Dreadnought form to give myself some survival. At this stage I'm like, I can win from here. I can absolutely win from here. That Edict for all 4 cards was insane. Very lucky top deck from me. He plays his Manifest to buy him that little bit more turns. But with this guy, I don't think he can get through to us. You know, we get this guy, whatever, doesn't really matter. We just drop our big boy, swing for 8, end our turn. We don't want to swing because we need that shield just in case. And at this stage, he realizes that he hasn't got anything to stop us next turn. And that's my round 1 for my elimination against Revelations there. Very, very tough game that second one was. He just played big thing after big thing after big thing, and luckily at the end there I got that Edict to just take him out of the game and have us stabilize. So I think that was a bit lucky from me there in that game, but we still had the 1 more to play. In saying that though, I don't think Ulrak would have gone very well against Magnus, but you never know, I could have done okay, but it's in the past. So now I'm just waiting on my other 2 teammates to play their games. Only one of them has to win for us to move on. So we're very excited. I'm pretty sure there's only 8 people in the bracket. Like, I can't remember what it looks like, but it'll be up here again on the screen, hopefully. Other than that, just make sure you subscribe down below to keep up to date with all of my videos. Follow me on Twitter because I'll post there every time I upload. Join the Horus Heresy Legions Discord, and also join my Subjugated Gaming Discord. That's getting bigger and bigger. We've got a few people in there now, and I'll always post there when new videos come up. And I have started to get out of just the Horus Heresy Legion stuff, so I will be posting other things. Other than that, have a good afternoon. See you later.